Hi everybody. I thought that I would just go ahead and do like a morning routine video, starting out with like my foundation application, everything, and have that on its own so I don't have to show you guys that every single time I do a look. And then after I do this, I'm going to go ahead and do a look for my eyes that I've been wearing a lot. So let's begin. The first thing I always do is I put on a moisturizer. Everybody should do that, even if you have oily skin. Just make sure that you have the right kind of moisturizer for your face. I use Jergens Natural Glow Face Moisturizer just to kind of help get my skin darker a little bit. I've been using a prescription for my acne, which is kind of like a toner. So what I do is I put that on and I let it dry for a while before I put on my moisturizer so that it has time to like sink into my skin and work and stuff. Now the second thing I do, this is from Avon, it's a lip conditioner. I'm going to put that on now so it has time to work. Okay, so next thing, I take my concealer, which is Almay Smart Shape Concealer. It has SPF 15, which is cool, and it's a light to medium. And I have a lot of redness on my skin, so I try to cover it up a little bit before I put on a foundation in the summer, because I try to keep it as light as possible. I don't like a really heavy stuff. So first of all, I'm going to put this on my under eye circles because I don't want to look as tired as I am. It's really bad because I didn't get very much sleep last night. Alright, and then go over any like imperfections. I have a couple spots where I'm still breaking out just to piss me off. Okay, so after you got your concealer on, wherever you need it, I use Physicians Formula Mineral Tinted Moisturizer. It's in light to natural and it's talc free. This also has SPF in it, so that's good. I just squirt it on my hand. Okay, and the trick is to just do small brush strokes. Don't like do huge strips, especially if it's a smaller brush like this. So just pick a spot to start and just do really small strokes, and that will help prevent getting like this streakiness that some people complain about from it. Another thing that could be causing the streakiness from the brush is if you don't clean it enough. Now, after I do that, I use Physicians Formula Mineral Face Powder. I have this one, and I also have like a loose powder, which you'll see a similar thing in a minute here. And I take my nice EcoTools brush, and I just kind of, don't do this over your clothes or else you'll make a mess, but I just kind of swirl it in there, tap off the excess, and just start swirling it on my face. I found that if I do circular motions rather than just up and down, it really helps it look more natural and not streaky. Except I have to be careful on the top because I do get more flakes there, so I tend to just do it straight up there. Okay, so there's that. Now, the next thing that I do, it's optional, is I use a bronzer. This, again, Physicians Formula. I really love this, if you can't tell. And the other day, I went to CVS, got my keys left in my car, but when I was shopping there, I found this angled brush from Essence of Beauty, and it was really, really inexpensive, and I figured, you know what, like, may as well just do that instead of spending the money for the MAC one, which I will eventually, but I'm so poor right now. I need to save my money. So then you do the fish face. And you do it in the hollows of your cheeks to try to help give you a little bit of a thinner cheek. Emphasize the cheekbone, you know? Doesn't do a whole lot. This is a really light bronzer, so it's more subtle, which is kind of good because knowing me, I'd end up with just a line on my face. I mean, I don't exactly have the brush strokes down very well. So that kind of doesn't really show up on the camera very well, but I can see it on my mirror, so. And then you can also just take it and just kind of on the sides of your nose, on your chin, you know, just a little bit to give you a little bit of darkness. Oh, and then also, if you want to make it look thinner, you could take it and go under the jawline. So yeah, that helps make it look smaller. And then the last thing I do for my face is I take a blush brush and I use a nice light one. I think I finally found a good replacement for this. I'm going to get Benefit's blush. I think it's called Throb. It looks like a similar color to that. But smile and just put it on the apples of your cheeks and pull it out a little bit. It's kind of subtle. But it just kind of adds color back into it. Looks like a natural flush. Okay, so that's what I do for my skin, like, you know, to prep my skin for the rest of my look. If I was running behind, I would probably pretty much stop here, just put on a little bit of eyeliner, mascara, and run out the door. But since I actually have time today, I'm going to go ahead and film a tutorial on a look that's my new favorite look. And so I will see you guys soon. Bye!